Hey there, Pajama Grandma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. In case we haven't met yet, go and put hashtag pajama in the comments below so I know it's the first time you're being exposed to the Pajama Grandma. Today I'm thinking about the word yet. I'm not sure how I feel about the word yet. I think I like it because I think it gives me a positive spin on things. But there's some words that I don't really love that other people think are awesome. I don't love the word should. Should means I am obligated to do something, but I probably don't really want to do it. Or I'm not 100% sold on that I want to do that thing. I should go to college, get a good job, work for a company, and do all the things that society tells me I should do. I hope. The word hope is another one that I hope this happens. Wouldn't it be nice if it happened? I think hope reminds me and makes me feel like I'm giving away all of my control and that things outside of me are going to determine whether something happens for me or not. So I hope I lose weight. I hope I get that job. I hope I get into my college. I hope I get that promotion. I hope my business doesn't fail. To me, hope, I know people love the word hope, but to me, it's a weak word, and it gives me an excuse to blame things outside of me for things that happen in my life and around my life and to me, instead of taking responsibility for taking action and moving toward what it is that I want. Try is another one of those words. Try. Well, I'll try. I'll try to make it to the party. I'll try to get the report done on time. I'll try to lose weight. How often when you say, I'll try, do you actually go through with and achieve the thing it is that you said you're going to try and do? I'll try to finish the course. I'll try to be on time. I'll try to do the laundry. Whatever it is, if you try, how often, and don't answer because that's up to you, but how often when you say, I will try, do you actually complete the task that you say you'll try to do? How often do you go to the party? I recently told myself I would try to go to an event, and I knew as soon as I said it I wasn't going to go, but I kept trying to convince myself that I was going to actually go, but I had too many conflicting priorities, and so the one I said I would try to do, I knew all along I wasn't going to do it because it wasn't the number one thing on the list of options and priorities that I had. So to me, try is like we're lying to ourselves because instead of being honest with ourselves and saying, no, that's not a priority, I'm not going to do it, or no, I see the parts of this that are outside of my control, but I'm going to do what I can to make what I want happen. We just say try and kind of delude ourselves into thinking that we might make something happen, when in fact, we know darn well we're not going to make it happen because we're only going to try to make it happen. So try is another word that people love and love to use, and I use often, but I kind of want to become more aware of it because I just realized that when I use the word try, I'm really not necessarily being honest with myself or committed to myself. To me, either I'm going to do something or I'm not. Either I'm going to commit to it or I'm not. Either it's a yes, I'm going to do it, or no, I'm not. If I say I'm going to try or I might is even weaker than try, right? I might do this. It's just a way of buying time so that I can push off the decision. What was another one I was thinking? Try, hope, might, should, yet. But yet, I kind of like yet because I can put that at the end of anything I'm saying to myself that I'm frustrated about or beating myself up about. I don't know about you, but I tend to beat myself up about things that haven't happened yet, expecting that they should have happened already. I should already be a billionaire, but it hasn't happened yet. I should already be super fit and physically energetic, but it hasn't happened. So instead of saying it hasn't happened and being frustrated and beating myself up for that, I can say by adding the word yet, and it just kind of softens the blow and helps to get me out of that feeling of frustration or overwhelm or disappointment or doubt, fear, worry, any of those things that I just don't like to feel very often if I don't have to, or experience very often if I don't have to. I guess I'm wandering about words that I am bothered by today. That's funny. Because I'm putting off deciding, what am I going to do today? What is the most important thing for me to do today? I think it's the same thing as yesterday, and that's why I was thinking about yet, because I was saying yesterday I needed to find my people. Where are my people? Where are they hanging out? How can I connect with them? What is the best way to connect with them? Because I've done a lot of practicing of sharing my message in general and in front of audiences that I have deemed safe and less scary and not stepping out of my comfort zone. Because, and I could list a whole bunch of reasons and beliefs and thoughts and fears and worries, which I really know are all false beliefs. But I start to feel frustrated with myself that I didn't figure out the answer yesterday. And that's when I say, okay, stop. You didn't figure out the 100% answer and find your entire audience yet, right? Well, it's a continuously improving process. So it's always a continuously improving process. So even if I had found 1,000 people yesterday or 1,000,000 people yesterday, I'd still be continuously improving. So I would always be looking for and building my audience, my tribe, the people I want to connect with. So I'm not sure what number I had in my mind this morning when I woke up that I should have already connected with. That's ridiculous, right? But I did. And so that's why I started thinking about yet. I just haven't done it yet. Now, I don't want to use yet as a procrastination tool to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I haven't done it yet. I don't want to get to that point, but I do want to use it as a little bit of an intentional stop beating yourself up stop sign versus an excuse to procrastinate further, because I don't need any more excuses to procrastinate. I got that baby down to a science. So what are you working on today? What have you got going today? I am doing my 30-day challenge. Of course, I'm going to do one more training for that today. I've got like 20 in there as bonuses to another. We're adding, it's actually going to be a 60-day challenge. We added 30 speakers from a promotion that a company that I'm a certified partner for called ClickFunnels is doing. That they asked 30 people, what would you do if you lost everything? Your reputation, your following, your list. And these are all people that have built at least $1 million in a sales process, or a funnel it's called. And what would you do to rebuild that in 30 days? Step by step, day 1 through day 30. And they're having a free summit for that. And I'm sharing that with people, but I'm also going to build upon that, because I know a lot of people can't take, 30 hours the beginning of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, off of their life, not just off your job or your business, because 10 hours a day or 10 hours for 3 days, most people cannot commit that amount of time. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking up after the summit every day for 30 days, the key points from each speaker, the key learnings from their program that anybody could apply, you could apply, I will apply to supersizing my business. Then at the end of that, they're actually having a one funnel away challenge. So some people will be participating in that. And I'll share the lessons from that as well. But we're also going to have our own challenge and our own contest, because I love contests and challenge. I love challenges, obviously. This is, I don't know, probably my 10th challenge that I've done. Plus, I've lost count of how many I've participated in of other people's challenges. I should try to figure that out, but it's been double digits for sure, the number of people's challenges that I've done, because I love them. That's what got me to do Facebook Lives, was a 5-day challenge from a gentleman by the name of Mark Nelson. And I was the only one that did it. So he said something about it the first day, and then I felt guilty, like I had to do it every day. So then once I'd done it for 5 days, it was like, okay, I didn't die. This is pretty easy. I can do it. So that's part of why I fell in love with challenges, is they help to motivate me and move me toward my goal. They move me toward what I want to do anyway. So why not have a challenge? So I set challenges for myself every day. When I go for a walk in the park, I always set a challenge for myself. I plan out in my head, okay, this is the route I'm going to take through the park. And it's a big park. It's a big state park. So there's miles and miles and miles of trails there. But I've been on all of them. And I have certain ones that I like the best. So I set a challenge for myself. This is the trail I'm going to go on. And then I focus on getting myself to the halfway point. And then once I get to the halfway point, it's all downhill. So for sure, I'm going to do it. Plus, I'm halfway away from where my car is. So I have to walk back to it. So I always even set challenges for myself when it comes to my exercise and my walking and my health. So that's what I'm working on today. What are you working on today? If I can help you in any way, share in the comments below or message me for goodness sakes. And I am here to help you in any way that I can. That's it. Have a fantastic day. Have a nice cup of coffee. Hug somebody you love because that always makes us feel better. And try to avoid words, or at least think about the meaning of the words that you catch yourself using. Sorry about that. You catch yourself using often. Do you say, I should do this? Even in your head. You might not be saying these words out loud, but are you using them in your head? Shoulda, coulda, woulda. We should have a whole topic of shoulda, coulda, woulda. I will do that in a couple of days or when I remember next. Try. And do you say yes and no, or do you say try? Go ahead and weigh in on how you feel about the word yet. And what do you think about the word yet? I think that's a pretty good question. I might ask that on my Facebook group today because I'm really curious how people feel about the word yet. If it gives them hope or if it makes them feel bad, because I'm sure it affects all of us differently. Anyway, have a fantastic day. I will, of course, see you tomorrow with day 234, I think, right? 234. You'll see I have to write these things down. If I don't write these things down, I have no idea what day I'm on. If I don't write my things down for my Supersize Your Business Challenge, and I don't write a lot down, you can see I don't write a lot down. This is actually today and tomorrow's card, and it's all about beliefs. And all I do is I write down the name of the topic, the action item, the thing I'm going to ask people to do as their assignment, and then I just start talking. See, I think it helps when you get old. You got a lot to talk about. Have a fabulous day. I will see you tomorrow. The Jam Grandma out.